What is good, Neo family? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this one I'm going to be talking about the one and only Neo stock and help you guys better understand the price action of Neo and what you should be anticipating for the future. I'm also going to give you guys my price prediction for Neo for Monday and next week, as I am still very excited for some breaking news. I'm also going to talk about what's going on with the Ukraine situation, as this thing can definitely affect the market and Neo going forward. I'm going to talk about a very bullish catalyst for the upcoming weeks for Neo that still makes me very excited before I end this video and talk about what Neo put on their Twitter page that still makes me even more excited, as Neo is innovating every single day. Now, before I get started though and talk about what I see happening and give any price predictions, I do have to mention some very important things first. The first thing is, I'm not a financial planner, so please do not take this as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, it benefits the entire Neo community as a whole. The last thing is, if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link down below and in the description. If you do sign up for Moomoo and deposit $100, you're not only going to qualify for up to 5 free stocks, each worth up to $3,500, but you're also going to have the opportunity to get a free Neo share, as they're giving away a free Neo share only with the link down below. That's my offer, guys, so please check that out if you want a free Neo share and up to 5 free stocks. With that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So, looking at Neo, we're currently down about 6.29% for the day, a little bit more red in the after hours. And obviously, this is kind of parallel to this double bottom right here. So you guys can see there's a double bottom that formed for Neo. This could be an indicator that we're about to bounce off of that and actually start to see some green after this. However, guys, I do want to talk about something very important that's coming out first. So right now, it's very hard to predict the market because Neo is not the only thing in the red. The entire market has been taking massive hits too. I mean, if you're looking at Bitcoin, it's down almost 9%. Looking at AMC, it's in the red. GME is in the red. Dogecoin is in the red. The VIX is very green because it's inversely correlated with the market. But everything, even Tesla, even the SPY, the Nasdaq, everything is in the red, guys. We're seeing so much red all over the place. So I want to talk about what does this mean for Neo going forward and how do I see this affecting it. So the first thing to look at is this. Right now, guys, things are very confusing and capricious because of what's going on in Ukraine. Obviously, there was a nuclear power plant that was on fire. It's very sad, but I heard that the situation has kind of eased over there, but Russia did take over the land there. So it's not necessarily better, but the plants didn't necessarily go off. So that is something that's assuring for me. It's good to see, you know, that happen. I don't want to see any more people pass away. I'm really a pacifist. It's very sad to see this, but this is going to affect the market going forward too, because right now, looking at the fear and greed index, we're currently at 17, which means that the market tends to be a little bit more on the fearful side, even worse than before. So as a result, we saw the entire market take a big hit. And the reason it's taking a hit is for many reasons. One of them is the fact that crude oil is going up. A barrel of oil may go as high as $150 per barrel. We're also seeing inflation start to go up in the United States. And as a result, NEO did take a big hit. So please note something, guys. NEO is a very manipulated stock. A lot of its trades they're redirected through these off-lit exchanges or dark pools. On top of that, it has relatively high short interest compared to other EVs. I mean, it's heavily shorted, it's manipulated, it's attacked. There may even be synthetic activity. I mean, it's just insane what this stock is going through. But I'm still very bullish for its future because eventually these shorts do have to cover their positions. And on top of that, guys, on top of that, I see the company getting better fundamentally, and that is going to help the share price, in my opinion. So looking at today, it was kind of a sad day. We started off at almost 20, then we just descended all the way down to about $18.63 a share, just dropping and dropping and dropping, down 6.29% for the day. So we ended up dropping in the red. Obviously, these institutions like to bring NEO down, but I want to talk about where I see the share price going. So we start reversing, right? And then what we're seeing right here is towards the very end, we have this double bottom that formed. This could be an indicator that we're about to bounce off of it if $18.48 a share holds up. And right now it is kind of looking like it will. So I would anticipate it to hold up, but I'm not getting too many technical indicators that are confirming that. So I'm going to look at the 5-minute candles real quick. And then once that loads, I'll show you guys where I see this going. So what's strange is we didn't get a buy signal from the super trend. So that's an indicator that we're not going to necessarily run up after that. So what could happen, guys, is we could end up dropping again, and we may have not found the bottom just yet. we could go as low as, I would say, the $16 range. I want to prepare you guys for that. However, the entire market is kind of taking a hit right now. We did get a sell signal from the super trend. And looking at other indicators just real quick before I talk about the bullish news is this right here. High volatility. Actually, let me bring up the 2 hour candles to give you guys a better idea. So we're still respecting this downward trend. We should bounce off, but it's not showing that yet. RSI is showing it's very oversold, so the odds of it reversing is still kind of high. But then we're also seeing the MACD flipping with the 9-day moving average, showing lots of bearish momentum. So it's still looking bearish, guys. I don't see a sign of it reversing. It should reverse, but I'm not seeing the sign yet. So I wouldn't be surprised if we went as low as 16. But if we do get that low, I do see a spring-like reversal just like this. Because when we went down to 18 last time, it just took a couple of days, 2, 3 days. No, I'm sorry, like 4 days later, we went all the way up to 23. So we might see something very similar in the upcoming days. I would hope for that, but it also depends on what's going on. So the reason why I do believe this, the reason why I think we may end up dipping a little bit lower by about a dollar or two before we see a very big reversal up to about 22 within the next like week or so is because of this right here. Now, according to this article from The Street, it's talking about the fact that Wall Street expects NEO to rally very soon. And they're talking about the fact that, look, NEO has announced that it's going to be trading on the Hong Kong exchange next week. That in turn is going to be a very bullish catalyst because it's a hedge against delisting. There has been a lot of fear out there, a lot of people saying, oh, this thing is going to delist, this and that. Well, you don't have to be worried now if you are afraid of that. That's extremely unlikely, but if that's the case, you could trade on the Hong Kong exchange. And there are many brokerages out there, such as Moomoo. It's very easy for USA residents to sign up, but for people that sign up, you have access to the Hong Kong exchange, and that's a very good way to trade NEO and buy into the company if you guys want. But I'm just putting it out there, right? But I'm putting it out there that, look, this is going to be a very good opportunity, a hedge against delisting. On top of that, it's going to lead to more and more people getting access to NEO shares. It's going to open a big market as well. And that should be very, very good, guys, because the EV sector is still doing better. And on top of that, it's heavily shorted. So in the next upcoming months, when shorts start to cover, I do think NEO is going to be a part of it. I do think NEO is going to have lots of bullish momentum. And many analysts, such as Jeff Chung, they're still giving NEO very high price targets of $87. So it's not the end yet. We do have some bearish momentum, but I do see us reversing in the future. Now, I want to end the video by talking about this right here. Toyo Tires has stated that we're going to get a closer look at the NEO EP9 at the Peterson Museum, #hypercars exhibit. Once again, NEO is a supercar. They're looking amazing right now. I'm very excited. They're a supercar of a company. They're insane. But if you give them time, even though they're red, it's really going to show. So this is what I have for this one. I want to thank you all for listening. I still am very, very bullish for NEO future. We may be red for a couple more days, but I'm not scared because I know eventually the reversal will come. It is a very manipulated stock, but eventually these shorts got to cover. Eventually the market's going to make it tough for them, and eventually NEO's fundamentals and them improving to more countries is going to attract more investors. I'm very excited. I thank each and every one of you for listening, and I'll see you guys in the next one. NEO to the moon, and peace out.